new, but it's interesting in a post-COVID world about how networking will change. I think what I've seen, in Ireland and the UK so far is that it's not going to change, and if anything, people have kind of doubled down on networking in person since they were out of lockdown. And it was also interesting. I was reading, some articles on Sheryl Sandberg, who you mentioned earlier on. She stepped down from Meta, Facebook, and one of the reasons people quoted for her success was her tireless and clever networking. And it kind of struck me, even at that level, how important networking was. And she seemingly networked extensively with the advertising community and got Mark Zuckerberg, into it to a degree where he was kind of reticent at the start. But what are the key things that you see people doing or not doing that impacts the effectiveness of their networking activities? Is it possible to network in a way that won't help your ultimate objective? And we've seen so many times when people, turn up to networking events, they just don't do it right, and they feel like it's been hard work and pointless.
Well, I think there are 3 or 4 points to make about networking. First of all, most people spend too little time on it. There's some evidence for that. Secondly, people tend to network or spend their time with the people that they know who are close to them, their friends, their family, the people that they work with closely. And the problem with that is, if you think about it, the people that you're close to tend to know both the same things and the same people as you do. So therefore, you are acquiring, as you network with people who are very close to you, mostly redundant information and contacts. And of course, what you want to do is acquire non-redundant information and non-redundant contacts and connections. And so what that means is the people to whom you are weakly tied are actually much more valuable, and you need to build more weak ties rather than spending all your time with the people who are already close to you. So those, I think, are 2 issues. Many people, I think, don't do enough networking, and they do it with the wrong people, because it is obviously more comfortable to spend time with people that you know well than to spend time with strangers. But as I said once to some people in my class, if you spend all your time with your current friends, how will you make new ones?